Alright guys, what's going on? Daryl Russell here. The green smoothie's at the ready. I'm ready to go here. Let's create some epic trading, and I want to talk today about closing SEO deals over the phone, okay? So a few years back when I got into SEO, right, one of the things I was doing somewhat okay was generating leads. I mean, I kind of sucked at it, but I was generating maybe 2, 3, 4 leads a month, okay? Just from various different, like, trying everything out and seeing what stuck, right? And what happened, like clockwork, every time I got them on the phone, I'd go through this process and I'd screw it up, okay? So here's what happened, right? I'd go out there and I'd do some sort of lead gen, right? I'll just put LG, right? And it didn't really matter what it was. I was like reaching out to people, sending emails, making calls, whatever. I was trying everything, right? And what happened is you do the lead gen, and then we basically do some little pre-communication, right? So I just put PC, and then the pre-communication would lead to, hey, let's get on a call, right? And then what I would try and do is I would try and close them there on this call. And what happened is basically I would screw it up, okay? So it's basically lead generation, pre-communication, some emails and everything like that said, hey, let's book in a call, and then get on the call and then close, right? And what do you think happened, guys? It sucked, alright? Apparently, nobody told me this. Apparently, it's very difficult to sell someone on paying you $1,000 a month when it's the first call you've ever spoken to them on, and it's all on just one call, right, and a couple emails. Apparently, that's not that easy to do, right? I didn't really get that memo, okay? But what I started doing next is I started testing things, okay? So I was doing this entirely over the phone. I was just speaking to them like, hey, yeah, so this is going to cost this much. Here's how it's going to work. Pay me some money, right? And I sounded much worse, right? So back then it wasn't like I'm speaking now, which is even that great. Like I still suck at it today, right? But back then it was kind of like yeah. So here's what I think you should do, and it's just very boring, right? It's just very dry, very boring, and I didn't sound like an expert. I didn't sound like I knew what I was talking about because I was just so damn shy about getting on the phone that I just kind of screwed it up, okay? So let me clear this, right? So here's my new process, right? So I tested that first. Next up, what I did was just as done, right? So same thing again, LG, and then I go onto the pre-communication, and then I'd go down to a proposal, okay? And what I would do the second time round, what I changed it to is rather than trying to sell to them on that phone, is email them like a proposal afterwards, right? What I do instead is I would go lead generation. I'd do some emails, say, hey, let's schedule a call, okay? Then I go on the phone with them and try and close them through a proposal, right? So like, hey, can you share your screen with me, right? Or can I share my screen with you, right? And then I go through this little presentation as like a PowerPoint style of thing, and I go through, okay, here's exactly what we're gonna do step by step. Here's how we're gonna get you results. Here's the keywords I recommend. And here's the package I recommend. Now pay me some money, okay? Now, of course I wasn't that pushy. I wasn't very good at selling, right? But that's basically what I did. And what do you think happened, guys? Again, everyone said no. I didn't ask them what they wanted. I didn't ask them what they're struggling with. I didn't ask them anything about their business. I didn't even talk about their services or anything. I just jumped on this call and said, hey, this is what you need to do. Buy this shit, right? And apparently, that doesn't really work for higher end stuff, okay? If I was selling a $200, $300 a month package, it probably work perfectly fine. But when trying to sell someone $1,000, $1,500 a month or more, it's a pretty difficult close, okay? So I went back to the drawing board again. Started out one more time, alright? So here's what happened next, okay? So I did lead generation, okay? So I generated a lead. I went out there, I did the pre-communication where I chatted them, hey, let's schedule in a call, right? I convinced them to get on the phone with me, okay? Then I got on a qualification call, okay? So QC, right? So rather than trying to sell to them, which apparently after doing it like 10 different times and screwing up deal after deal after deal, I finally realized, hey, maybe this doesn't actually work, okay? So what I did is I made a qualification call, alright? And this is straight out of Spin Selling, okay? So if you want to buy that book, it's called Spin, okay? And Spin Selling teaches you a way of asking questions, alright? So it means situation, problem, implication, need, payoff, right? There's different types of questions. So what is their situation right now? What is the situation they're in right now? What is their problem? What is the implications of those problems? And what is the payoff, the need payoff? What payoff do they need as a result of removing, alleviating those problems, okay? That's different types of questioning, okay? Spin Selling, very cool book, okay? So that's what I did in my qualification call, right? I'd get on the phone with them and I'd ask them questions to see how exactly I can help them, if I can help them, and find out exactly if they're a good fit for my services, okay? If they were, then great. We went down to the next stage, which was PC, proposal call. If not, okay, get lost. I can't help you. Like, I just say it in a much nicer way. Like, hell, hey, let me refer you to someone else, okay? You're not a good fit for my services. Let me refer you somewhere else, okay? I just put refer, right? That's it. It's a very, very simple process. We go into the proposal call. Again, I copied what I learned from before, right? So rather than trying to just pitch them and email them a proposal, right? This is the stupidest thing you could do. Like, get on the phone, convince them they're super sold on it, and say, okay, let me email you the proposal, right? You email the proposal over to them, and then nothing happens, right? They just sit on it. 2 weeks go by, you email them, say, hey, have you had a look at it? It's like, yeah, just let me just think about it. I haven't really looked at it yet, okay? A month goes by, nothing. Just die out. Just stop responding to your emails, right? This happens all the time, okay? Don't email your proposals, okay? So what I do instead, I generate a lead, do a pre-communication, I have a chat with them about what they want and say, hey, let's get on the call and go through it properly, right? Qualification call, okay? Get on the call and qualify them. Can I help this person? If I can, what do they actually need help with, right? Before I can create a package for someone, I need to know what they actually need help with. What is their problems? What is the implications of those problems? What is the payoff if I alleviate those problems? Okay? Great, move on. Proposal call, okay? So this isn't a document I sent to them, it's a presentation I present, just like I'm doing for you guys right now, right? This is basically the same thing, except I usually have a pre-planned presentation. It's the same every time, right? But the same sort of idea. I start mapping things out, I show them the numbers, I teach them something, I educate them on what they need to do to alleviate their pains and achieve their goals, okay? So notice how this ties in, right? I listen to what they want. I ask them questions. What do you need help with? What are you struggling with? How's things going? What's the end result if you alleviate this pain and stuff like that, right? I don't actually call it a pain, of course. Then we get on the proposal call and it's like, hey, you said your goal was to get 2 vans on the road. Great, here's exactly how you do it step by step. Here's my plan that I mapped out on how you can achieve this, right? If their goal is to do, I don't know, 50 inquiries a month, hey, here's a plan on how you can get 50 inquiries a month. Don't lie to them here. I'm not making this shit up. If I believe they can do that, then I can say that, right? And then basically, on this call, I'm educating them. So I call this the educated close system, okay? Because I'm educating them on what they need to do to alleviate their pain and achieve their goals, right? And I go through this presentation. It takes me around 45 minutes to do the whole call, okay? And so around 30 minutes or so to do a presentation. And we go through this whole thing is, here's step by step what you need to do. And at the end of it is, hey, would you like me to help you implement this? Would you like me to implement this for you, okay? Simple as that. Like, here's the whole package. Would you like me to implement this for you? Great. So here's the package I got for you. Okay, that's it. That's my pitch. It's like the easiest thing ever. And people always ask me, like, how do you actually close the deal when you get to the end of it? And it's honestly as simple as like, right, here's what I got. Right, here's the package I got. Who would you like me to address the invoice to? Would you like to get started today? Right? Something super simple. I do it very soft and not like a hardcore, like, buy or die, right? Buy this right now or the whole world's gonna explode. I'm not like a pitchy guy, guys. It's just, hey, when would you like to get started? Right? Or are you ready to get started today? Or who do you want me to address the invoice to, right? Super, super simple. I have whole separate trainings on sales and everything like that. So all in scientific rankings and membership, right? I'll put a link for that if you want to join. But that's it, guys. Now, the reason this is different to most people, because most people sell like this. They do the LG, they do the pre-communication. I'm terrible at writing this stuff. And then they do a call, and it can kind of be a qualification call. Most people don't even qualify them. It's more just like talking about SEO and talking about what they do and how great they are and crap like that, right? Look at me, I'm amazing. I'm the best SEO ever. It's like, cool, let me send you my proposal, right? And then you send them a proposal via email, and then you never hear from them again and wonder what they did wrong, right? That's because they screwed up. Don't do that, okay? Generate a lead. Send them some emails, or if you have to, if you can do like directly get on the call, then skip this step and go straight over to here, right? And then do some qualification, okay? So qualify them on the phone. This takes around 20 minutes, yeah, 10 to 20, but usually around 20 minutes. And what you want to do is, again, read the book Spin Selling, or basically situation, problem, implication, need, payoff, okay? What's the situation you're in right now? How many leads a month do you have right now, okay? What is your situation? Why are you speaking to me today, okay? There's a reason they're on the phone with you right now. Why are they speaking with you now? Why not 6 months ago, okay? Dig into that pain as well, right? So what is the problem? There's a reason. That's kind of a problem question, actually. Like, what's the reason they're speaking with you today, right? Why not 6 months ago? How come they decided they needed marketing stuff now, not before, okay? What's the implications of those problems, okay? Now, so basically, you can actually do implications by digging deeper a bit, like why, okay? So why are they speaking to you today, right? They're going to say, oh, because we worked with a marketing agency before. Oh, why are we working with a marketing agency? What's wrong with the number of inquiries you already got, right? Dig deeper. What is the implications of the problems, right? There's a real reason they need more inquiries, and it's not because they just want more inquiries for the sake of it, right? It's because they want to grow their business, and maybe they're not getting enough inquiries to grow that. Or maybe that they're working their freaking ass off managing this business, doing all this crap themselves, and need to hire more people, but you don't have enough business to hire more people and expand like that, right? What is the implications of the problems that they have? And what is the payoff, right? In that example I just gave you, the payoff, the need payoff, is the fact that if they hire some people, they can stop working their ass off, they're not stressing out, they can lower their blood pressure, maybe actually live a bunch of years extra than what they're currently going to live right now, and actually enjoy their life a whole bunch more, spend more time with their family, and have a much, much better life, right? That is a huge, huge payoff, right? So what is the payoff? What is the result if you remove those problems for them and help them achieve their goals, okay? And that is my sales process, as simple as that, right? Rather than getting on the phone with them and saying, look at me, my name is Daryl Russell, I'm the greatest SEO in the world. Look at all these guys that say I'm the greatest SEO in the world. Now give me money, right? If you wanna be awesome like me, come join us, give me some money, right? And I'll help you out, right? That's a terrible sales approach, but unfortunately it's how most SEOs seem to sell their crap, okay? That's not how you wanna do it, right? You wanna qualify them, find out if you actually can help them out and what exactly is going to make them buy, okay? You ask them what their problems are, what their goals are, and you use that to sell to them later because you're going to help them solve the problem. Now if you can't help them, hey, no worries, let me refer you to someone else, okay? Always do that, okay? Don't sell to someone that won't actually benefit from your services. If they will benefit from your services, great, let's put together a plan of what you need to do, okay? And you call that the proposal call, sorry. You call that the proposal call, okay? You get on the phone and you walk through a plan, okay? Now, what you do on this one is you basically just map out a plan. Here's what you need to do to achieve XYZ goal. And you personalize this based on what they said in the qualification call, okay? So here's what you need to do to achieve XYZ goal, which they told you already they want to achieve. Here's what you need to do to get rid of this problem that you have right now, okay? And you walk them through this plan. You show them, hey, here's your competitors' rankings right now. Here's your ranking. Here's why. Here's maybe the number of backlinks that you have right now. Here's the number of backlinks your competitors have. Here's the actual links they have. Here's the search forms. Here's how many actual visitors you're missing out on every month. And all this sort of stuff, right? You show them what the actual plan is, how they can alleviate this problem. Guys, I don't care if they really understand everything, okay? I'll make it easy enough so they understand it, so they understand the problem. I don't care if they understand how to do it, right? A lot of people are like paranoid, is that, what if I showed them this plan and they take this whole thing and go do it themselves? Thank God, okay? If they take that plan and say, look, I'm not gonna hire you, I'm gonna do this myself, you just save yourself a heck of a bad client, okay? A lot of time. You do not want crappy clients like that, okay? So that's my process. I walk them through, I educate them on this thing, and I kid you not, 70 to 80% of people that you deliver a proposal to will buy from you. By the way, the final step is follow-up, okay? So F you, okay, follow-up, right? Now, follow-up is hugely important because not everyone is going to buy there and then on that call, okay? So make sure you send in some emails, you send a text, you send some lumpy mail to the door, whatever you have to do to get that deal closed, because some people won't buy there and then on the call. That's really fine. But anyway, include in the follow-up, right? About 70 to 80% of people will buy from me that I deliver a proposal to. And the reason being is because, firstly, this sales process is bulletproof, is epic, it's the greatest thing I've ever found in terms of SEO, right? But aside from that, it's because you actually take the time to listen to them, to find out if you can help them, and then if you can't, you send them elsewhere, okay? So you say, hey, you're not the best fit for me, let me help you out and refer you to someone else, okay? Based on what you've said, like, this isn't a great fit, okay? I'd love to help you, but personally, the type of clients I like to work with, this isn't the best fit for us together. This isn't the best fit for us, but hey, let me refer you to someone else. I'd love to really make sure you get the help that you need, okay? That gets rid of some people, okay? If they can't afford $1,000 a month, get rid of them, okay? You don't want to deal with that shit, okay? So actually ask them on the phone as well, like, hey, what sort of budget do you have for this campaign? Just straight up ask them. It's not that complicated, okay? You can play around with the numbers a little bit and get them thinking a little bit higher, but just straight up ask them. Like, if they say that they got a $500 a month budget, screw them, don't work with them, okay? It's not worth like $500 a month, right? It's not very much money, okay? But that's pretty much my sales process, guys, and that's just what crushes it for me over and over again. Lead generation to pre-communication if you have to. So basically they email back saying they're interested, and you say, great, let's schedule a call to go through more details. Then once you qualify them, you schedule them in for a proposal call, and then this is going to be a few days later where you put together a presentation, a proposal of how exactly you can help them, what exactly it is they need to do. You educate them on why your service is best, okay? That's what we're selling here. We're not going to get on this call and say, look, we're amazing SEOs, you have this problem, we're going to fix it, give us money, right? What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to educate them. Here's why you need this, okay? Like I just did in this video, right? I've educated you on why you need to do this sales process. Not just send them a proposal, but do a qualification call, deliver a proposal, right? I've educated you on how to do that, and then I could quite easily say at the end, hey, would you like me to train you on how to actually qualify that? Would you like me to give you my scripts and my proposal template and that to do that? I'm not going to do that, right? But that's what I can do there after you educate them, okay? So educate them on why they need your services, and at the end of it, you go, hey, would you like me to do this for you, right? Educate them on why they need all this stuff, and then say, would you like me to do it for you, right? It's so simple, because who are they going to hire? Once you walk them through the whole SEO process that needs to get more links, I do really detailed, by the way. I show them about like different anchor text and stuff like that, and how we calculate anchor text ratios, how we build our links, how we do all this stuff, okay? Just step by step. Here's exactly what you need to do. It takes at least 30 minutes, usually about 40 minutes to go through the whole thing. Then, great, would you like me to do this for you? Would you like to see a package I put together to do this for you? Yes? Cool, let me show you. And then you go into it, then you make the pitch, right? Super simple, but that's my sales process. It works over and over again, super well. And I thought I'd create a training and show you guys this. And I'm not going to give away a proposal template. Sorry guys, I give that away in my high-end stuff. Again, it's not a pitch, but it's all inside Scientific Rank. It's just everything else I do, and I'll put a link there if you want to join the waiting list because it's closed right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So lead generation, pre-communication, qualification call, proposal. Hope you got some value out of this, and I'll see you guys in some future training videos. All right, see you there.